Hello there, my friends. It is I, the man in search of the immaculate man of Mat, and my Macman, and today I bring to you another video of Mario Tennis Aces after quite a long hiatus. It has indeed been a good while since I've uploaded, so I am super excited to be continuing my search for Macman once again with all of you. And furthermore, I hope to continue uploading tales of my discoveries in this game on a more regular basis in the future. Today we shall be extending our journey to the mystical realm of doubles. Here to accompany me is none other than my friend, the legendary equine himself, Derby. Now Derby and I have been standard doubles partners for many months now, and I always love playing with him. He's just a fantastic and courteous player, we complement each other very well on the court, and it's always just a blast to team up with him. So today we're going to gallop onto doubles ladder, throw our hat into the ring, pun maybe intended, get it? Because like Derby is a hat and you're throwing your hat. Well, okay, well never mind. And just see who we run into. So let's do this. You'll note that both Derby and I seem to have a pair ranking of A right now. However, when we used to be more active on online ladder, we actually have reached a rank of A+, or even Ace level at some point. But due to inactivity, our rank has kind of naturally fallen over time. Perhaps we'll have a chance to rectify that though, momentarily, we'll see. I have to admit, I am feeling a bit peppy right now, so hopefully that does bode well for how we will fare in our matches today. We have our first contender, a Spike and a Boo. That's quite an interesting pairing. It's not immediately obvious to me who is going to be playing these characters, we'll see. Bruce, Leroy, and Jamal. I am familiar with Jamal. I think we've actually played each other quite a bit in standard singles ladder, but Bruce Leroy is a new name to me. Let's see how they stack up. Close one. We saved it though. And the Boo got the improper counter, which is very good. For us at least. And a nice double tap topspin there by Derby, and now we have meter advantage. This is very good. Nice, let's go. I love running around in circles with Derby after a point. It's just our thing, it's just what we do. Every time we score a point, we run in circles with each other. It's great. And it makes me a little sad that sometimes when I pair up with random people on ladder, there won't be any reaction or any type of movement at all. And it's like, aw, don't be such a buzzkill. Sorry for the lunge. This is very much still a warm-up match. It usually takes about a game or so before I feel like I'm fully warmed up and before Derby and I are perfectly in sync. So we're just getting that match out of our system right now, I think. Okay, nice slice. Yeah, when your opponent side tricks at net like that, that's like a great opportunity for you to sort of slice it right past them, and that causes them to burn like a lot of meter. Also, very crisp net play there, Derby. I like it. Cool. In general, not just when the opponent side tricks at net, but also whenever the opponent trips at net or stumbles, that's a great opportunity to sort of just slice the ball right towards them, and they'll be so caught up in lag that they won't be able to react in time, or without using like a bunch of zone speed. You can also flat, but generally slices at net are really super fast. My bad, I thought I could reach that. I haven't played Luigi in a while, so I kind of forgot how tall he is and what types of things he's able to reach. Probably should have backed up for that lob earlier. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I should really be using zone speed more to chase things down at net. Like, there's really no reason for me to be making random guesses when I can simply input a little bit of meter and then cause my opponent to burn a lot more. So it's a worthwhile trade-off, I think. If we have meter to work with, that is. Anyway, we are at match point. So far the match has been going pretty well, if I do say so myself. Whoa, Koopa drops on play are just so good. Or rather, Koopa drops in general are just so good. And there we go, another slip up at net, and I was able to sort of slice it right past them. And I am surprised that side trick did not connect. Interesting. Anyways, that was a fun game and a great way to start off the day. And that's a pretty significant rating increase. But then again, both Derby and I are lower ranked than usual, so we are gathering more ranking and points than we would be otherwise. Anywho, GG's, Bruce Leroy, and Jamal. Now you notice that for this mode, I have chosen, for my character, Luigi, which might seem like a strange choice given that my usual character is Yoshi, and Yoshi, you know, very often is frequently associated as being the representative of the Mac clan, in particular the yellow Yoshi. Which, by the way, you should totally consider joining the Mac clan. It's super simple, just have the letters MAC in your name, and you'll have a chance to be a part of something special. It's no big deal, you can come and go as you please, just don't put too much thought to it. In fact, in post-processing, I'm going to add a visual which showcases the growth rate of the Mac clan so far and the projected extrapolated growth rate over time. And as you can see, this is about to become something huge, so you should definitely be a part of this. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Luigi's actually a really solid character in this mode. He has great offensive tools, so he can go up to net and he can use his really strong shot speed plus great angles to really put a lot of pressure on the opponent. But he also has great reach and really good movement, so he can also behave more defensively as well. I definitely recommend giving him a try if you haven't already. That being said, I don't think he is a top tier net player. That honor probably goes to other characters like Pauline, Peach, and Diddy Kong. But Luigi can certainly hold his own at net. A Bowser and a Yoshi. I feel bad for having to face a Yoshi because that's my usual character of choice. In standard singles, that is. Jitkappa. Jetkappa. Well, Jitkappa to you too. I don't know what I'm saying. Whoa, that was a mean drop. Nice going, Derby. Okay, they caught that one. Nice, and they got the improper counter on my full charge topspin. Let's go. I find Koopa drops on grass are especially deadly because you don't expect them to bounce so quickly, but they do. Okay, that was a zone trap, so I don't know if you guys are aware, but basically, if you don't have your button controls changed or remapped, by default, when you enter a star and you try to use zone speed, you'll end up accidentally launching a zone shot. And this can be a problem because it'll put you in a situation where you burn up a lot of meter trying to launch a zone shot when you really didn't intend to, and suddenly your opponent now has a meter advantage. So if you haven't already, do be sure to check out the options menu. Oh wow, a fault. Huh. But yeah, do be sure to check out the options menu, change your controls, and map zone speed and zone shots to separate buttons. It's sure to be super helpful in the future. Alright, that was a very clean game. Nicely done. Doubles is really all about teamwork. It's all about providing setups for your partner, making sure you're both coordinated and you have like a good policy on who's going to go for which shot. You have to be like a well-oiled machine. One person has to be the Axel, and the other person has to be the deer. Or is it a cog? I'm not sure what the saying is. I'm not even sure if that is a saying, but that's okay. Well, beautiful net flat at the net there. I like it. Oh, that's unfortunate. But there you go. We got the V, or the W. Or is it V? I'm not sure. V for victory or W for win? Actually, yeah, it's W for win. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble with common figures of speech today for some reason, but that's okay. And look, we made it to A+. Derby and I are on our way to reclaim our rightful spot on the leaderboard. Let's go. But yeah, GG's Jitkappa, and I look forward to seeing you guys around on ladder in the future. A Koopa plus a Luma. Koopa and Luma are like definitely two of the top tier characters for standard doubles. Luma in particular is a very popular choice for a character, mainly because of just how great all-around it is. Especially at baseline, is probably one of the best baseline characters for this mode. Don't let that cute, innocent appearance of Luma fool you into thinking it's weak or not that good. That innocence belies a fantastic shot speed, great angles, an amazing trick shot range, and just overall a really, really solid character all around in this mode. And many even argue that it's actually OP. By the way, random question, but who am I playing right now? I actually did not see what their name was. I was kind of focused on the character selections. We'll find out hopefully momentarily. What makes Luma also very deadly is the fact that you can't really easily drop past a net player. Like, assume that the opponents are in a net plus baseline formation. Usually oh wow, I didn't catch that. That was strange. But usually what'll happen is a good, well-placed drop past the net player will make it so that one of the two opponents will have to burn meter to catch it. But Luma is floaty, so it can basically go right up to the drop, get a full charge without really burning any meters. So it's actually pretty crazy. It can kind of negate some of the natural countermeasures that you would typically have against net plus baseline teams. Also, I still missed who these players were. I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted again. I'll have to remember to pay attention. Yeah, at least we have a solid meteor advantage. I think we can take this. Wow, that was so fast. That's one of Luma's other special characteristics, is that if they hit a half volley, basically if they hit the ball right after the bounce, they'll get an extra super fast shot. And typically you can tell this is happening whenever you hear that special jingle. So on that one shot, Luma got a half volley topspin, which was much faster than normal. Okay, nice shot down the middle, got a lunge from Koopa. They're really starting to turn up the pressure. This is actually a pretty solid team. I just wish I kind of knew who it was. Not super observant right now for some reason. Nice, just barely missed that drop. And I saw at that time, apparently we are facing the Levi's, and they are actually a really good team. Derby and I have faced them in the past before, and they have from time to time given us a little bit of trouble in the past. So let's see how this match goes. Oh, that was a great shot there by the Luma, that full charge topspin down the middle. Yeah, there you go, another improper counter. Most people don't expect full charge topspins off a lob. They usually are preparing for the flat, so it's a great way to do some type of mix-up. But of course you shouldn't do it all the time because it's supposed to be something to catch your opponent off guard. Okay, nice defense there. I was hoping to catch them with a super quick slice to the face at net, but they were ready for it. Whoa. That topspin was so down the line, I ended up clearing Luigi's reach at net, which is crazy. Okay, yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot now. That's on me, I shouldn't have tried side tricking for that drop. Okay, I'm not sure if I would have gone for the zone shot there. They had some meteor advantage, and usually zone shots... zone serves... Okay, never mind. I say that now and they ended up taking the point, but usually zone serves give control of the momentum to your opponent. Sure, you can probably damage their racket and maybe have them burn a little bit of meter, but the opponent usually gets control of the rally from that point onward. So use it wisely, I guess is all I'm saying. It does have its uses from time to time. Oh, that's a sick flat at net. Oh, my bad. I totally forgot I was dealing with a Koopa drop there, which you have to be super careful with. Now that was a very smart zone shot, because we had just enough meter to the point where we didn't feel like trick shotting for it. Oh boy. That was an unexpected body shot. Poor Koopa got hit in the head. Probably needs some aspirin after that. I'm lunging everywhere for drops these days. Man, they're really going all out here. They're throwing everything, including the kitchen sink and drain, to try to get momentum back in their direction. But I respect it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. That was a fortuitous star that appeared for us. I don't think they were quite prepared for that. So they had meteor advantage, but they went for another zone shot, which may or may not work in their favor again. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should be able to take this now. The momentum is basically in our direction at this point. I think I'll go for a lob here because they don't seem to be covering that option super well. Ah, what a beautiful drop. Nicely done. Alright, GG's Levi, GG's all around, fellas. That was a very nice match, and I look forward to running into you guys again in the future. In the meantime, that does give us the trophy and the tournament win. And we got 85 points out of that, which is crazy because I guess they were A+ ranked. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty good. We've been on a win streak today. I don't want to sound cocky, but I think it's going to be smooth sailing for the rest of our matches today.